Hi everyone, and welcome to your Chatting with Charms series. This fourth video in the series will be your guide to recording a friendly, simple, and informative voicemail greeting. This way, we may leave a positive and elegant impression on our caller, even at the times when we are unable to answer the phone. Although voicemail is not used as often, there is always an occasion where we may not be able to answer the phone, whether we are busy or simply following phone etiquette. So in this case, the caller may leave a voicemail for us to listen to. And by recording an elegant and friendly voicemail greeting for our callers to listen to, this gives us the opportunity to leave a positive and elegant impression on them. Voicemail is also a wonderful tool that helps us obtain the necessary information we need, so it will be easier for us to return missed calls. As you record your elegant greeting, put yourself in your caller's place. Imagine you are making a call and the other person does not answer. Ask yourself, how would I like to be treated if I couldn't immediately talk to the person that I called? And keep this in mind as you record your elegant voicemail greeting. Remember, our goal is to record a simple voicemail greeting that is pleasant, friendly, and respectful to reflect our elegance, and also informative to our caller so they may provide us with the information we need to return their call. Let's start achieving this goal with these 5 simple tips. Our first tip is to be specific. When recording our elegant voicemail greeting, it's best to be specific. Over-the-top generic messages that state the obvious of being unable to answer are not necessary. The purpose of our voicemail greeting is to request the information we will need to return the call. In our elegant voicemail greeting, all we have to tell our caller are 2 things: who they have reached and that they should leave a message. Narrowing down our greeting to simply address these 2 points and nothing more will help keep our voicemail brief while still requesting the information we need. To address these 2 points, all we have to say is our name and number, and kindly remind our caller to leave their own name and number. For example, you've reached Ladylike Charm at 246-8100. Please leave your name and number and I'll call you back soon. Thank you. And this information is more than adequate as it tells the caller who they have reached while also reminding them to leave the information we need to call them back. Simply addressing these 2 points in our elegant greeting is a great way to keep our message short and simple, which brings us to our second tip. A voicemail greeting that is short and to the point is very elegant. Since simplicity is elegance, giving out too much information or making an overly long voicemail greeting is not needed. And as much fun as jokes, cute messages, and music can be, there's no need to keep the caller waiting when all they simply desire is to leave a voicemail. Remember, the more simple our message is, the better. Keep in mind that our goal is to record a voicemail greeting that is about 30 seconds long and nothing more. This way, it is easier for us to record as well as for our caller to understand. You've reached 246-8100. Please leave your name, number, and message after the tone. Thank you. And recording a simple greeting like this takes less than 30 seconds for the caller to listen to, yet still gives them the necessary information they need. Our third tip is to identify. To clearly identify ourselves in a voicemail greeting, it's best to record our greeting in our own voice and give our own name and our own phone number. Stating our phone number is the most important information we can include in our greeting, as it lets the callers know who they have reached. And if we prefer, we may also state our name as well, slowly and clearly. However, this is completely to your own preference, as including your name in your voicemail greeting is not required. If for any reason we do not feel comfortable giving our name, then we may just state our number. Simply stating our number is just fine. If you like, you may even use the pronoun we instead of I on your message, and you can still record a message that is respectful and informative while protecting your safety. You've reached 246-8100. Please leave your name, number, and message, and we'll get back to you soon. Thank you. Our fourth tip is to provide an alternative. We may also give our caller one alternative way to reach us, such as another phone number or an email address. Or we may specify the best method of communication to reach us, such as by text. For instance, this is Ladylike Charm. Please leave a message or try my cell at 555-4321.
thank you.
And simply giving one option is enough. Our fifth tip is to speak clearly. Just like with making a phone call, leaving a message, or anytime we are speaking on the phone, it's very important that we speak slowly and clearly so our message may be fully received and understood. As we record our elegant voicemail greeting, remember to say it with a smile so we may sound relaxed and friendly and feel confident.
Hi, you've reached Ladylike Charm at 246-8100. I'm sorry I missed your call. Please leave your name, number, and message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you and have a nice day.
An amazing job! You've just recorded your very own elegant voicemail greeting. Remember, perfect practice makes perfect. Write down your message and keep practicing until your message sounds natural. And for a bonus tip, remember to respond promptly. Checking our voicemail messages regularly and responding to them promptly is very responsible and elegant. A phone call should always be returned as soon as possible with an apology, regardless of who initiated the call. The golden rule for returning calls left on our voicemail is to call back within 24 hours of receiving the message if possible. And by returning calls promptly, this will display our elegant respect towards the caller and towards ourselves. We should always strive to return calls within 24 hours, especially business calls. However, if we're particularly busy, calling back within 72 hours is fine, as long as an immediate response from us is not necessary. If we reach voicemail while returning a call, it's best to state where we can be reached and when, and this will make it more likely for our call to be returned. And if you would like to learn more about leaving a voicemail, be sure to watch the second video in this series, where you will learn 5 steps to leaving an elegant voicemail. I hope this video has been helpful to you, so you may leave an elegant and positive impression on your caller, even at the times when you are unable to answer your phone. This way, you may receive all the information you need to return a missed call promptly, which will display your responsibility and respect towards your caller and towards yourself. And as you practice your elegant phone etiquette, your inner beauty will be shining from the inside out. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a lovely day.